Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we are going to be making some seafood pepper sauce. We're going to be having that with some rice and some plantain. So before we get into this video guys, please subscribe to my channel, please, and also like this video and share this video, and also leave a comment in the comment section for me. Thank you. So for this recipe we are going to be using some prawns, some large size king size prawns at this, some fresh prawns. We're going to be using some smoked mackerel fish. We are going to be using some fresh catfish and lots of pepper. We're going to be using two types of pepper for this recipe, the regular pepper and the long pepper. I'm going to be adding just one piece of tomatoes. This is optional, you can leave the tomato out, and then some onions. Now first things first, I'm going to debone and wash my fish. So I'm going to wash this with some salt and some warm water. And I'm going to set that aside now for later. Now my prawns are washed. I'm going to spice them just like this. I'm not going to remove the back or gut them. No, I'm going to spice them, like marinate them like this, leave it for some time before. I'm going to cook it like this whole, for some reason. But if you're not comfortable with this, please process or wash your prawns the way you normally do. Okay, so I'm using some stock cube and some Cameroon pepper and some fish seasoning. I'm just going to toss this for a while and then set it aside for like 30 minutes before cooking. I'm going to do the same thing for the catfish, but for the catfish I'm just going to be adding some Cameroon pepper, some stock cube, and that's it. I'm going to also stir this for a while and let it sit for 30 minutes in the fridge before I cook. Okay, so now it's ready. I'm going to toss this in a pot, the prawns first in a pot, cover and cook for about 10 minutes. Yes, then I'm now going to add my catfish to the pot as well and cook for another 15 minutes. You're just going to need a little water for this. It's more of steaming than cooking. You're going to need a little water for this because we don't need water for the lot of water for the pepper sauce. So we just need a little water for this. It's going to produce its own water as well, so just be careful with water so that the spices will not be diluted while you're cooking. Okay, now the prawns and the catfish are properly cooked, and we're now going to get into the blending of the pepper. So I'm going to blend the pepper and the tomatoes and onions together and set aside. See, I didn't really blend it to a very smooth paste. I just blended it to this texture, and that's the texture I want for my pepper sauce. So in a pot, I'm going to add some oil, let it heat up for a little while, and then add my pepper mix in the pot and fry that for some time. Okay, so I'm going to fry this pepper mix for about 10 to 15 minutes, 15 minutes tops, until the water is dried up and the pepper is literally frying in the red oil. So as you can see, the water is dried up and we just have the pepper and the oil in the pot. So I'm going to spice this now. I'm just going to be using very few ingredients for this. This doesn't require a lot of ingredients, okay? So I'm just going to add some curry. I'm going to add some thyme seasoning. Okay. Don't be like me and leave your wooden stick in the pot. Please take it out when you are not frying, okay? So I'm just going to fry that for a bit. Add my, before I can add my proteins. See, I'm adding my smoked fish now. I had to try this up more. You can do this in an oven or fry it a little bit just to try it up more if you don't like the texture of smoked fish. If you like it a bit drier, do that method. So now I'm going to be adding my prawns in bits and stir as well before I will now add my catfish. Catfish is going to be the last protein we're going to add to this meal because it has a tendency of breaking up. So once you add it, you're just going to stir gently, either with a wooden spoon. If you can't stir gently with a wooden spoon, you're just going to have to shake the pot to let it mix properly and then let it steam. So I've added my prawns and my smoked fish at this point. So I'm going to season it a little bit more with just some stock cube and just a little bit of salt to taste. So add that and stir for a little bit before I'm now going to add my cooked catfish to the pot. So once I add my catfish in the pot, I'll just add a little bit of water, stir a bit and let that cook for about 5 minutes, and voila, our meal is done. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.